Rudbeckia triloba, agroplants.org, also known as brown-eyed Susan. So this perennial evergreen, it's hibiscus, can also grow as an annual plant. It's used as ornamental and it attracts pollinators, a lot of them. Can use as a cut flowers or a medical plants. I don't have a clue what you can do it as a medical, but apparently it's possible. If you would like to grow it, don't forget you have a link below, link is the right top side, and if you purchase, this is donation for this channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe, it's really helped me to continue and create more videos, and if you watch this, probably want to watch more, so why not? I have a lot of plants here, you should try. It can grow in a variety of climates, can be in temperate, Mediterranean or subtropical climate, and grow in hardiness zone of 3 to 9 in the spring planting. A little bit further in the video, explanation about when and how to plant. 9 to 11 autumn. So it's been from 3 to 11, but it will be also annual plant. So the leaves are elliptic, spoon shape. It means that they are elliptic, but you have like a little bit stems that connected. Except these flowers are yellow, can be orange or red, with brown in the middle, brown, let's say brown black, with a little bit red. So how to grow it? So well-drained soil with rich soil. You can start to grow it by seeds, plant, or cutting. Cutting it's possible, but need to start with a stem without flowers, better in the spring. Cutting possible to put in water and switch every day, but I didn't have a lot of success with this. I highly recommend use peat soil with a root growth hormone. I succeed better, so maybe you will succeed different. Let me know, of course. Cutting, do it in the warm season and high humidity, it's important. Better, of course, in a greenhouse if you have, but if you don't, possible without, and it's something to consider to do it. You don't have to start by cutting seeds, it's also super easy, and I think that it's actually easier than cutting. Be aware that this plant, it's aggressive, and planting season. So spring as an annual, in hardiness zone from 2 to 3. Spring to summer in hardiness zone from 4 to 9. Spring to autumn in hardiness zone of 10A. Autumn to early spring in hardiness zone of 10B. And autumn in the hardiness zone of 11 as an annual plant. So a little bit messy. So the plant grows in the edge as an annual plant. It's a very fast growing, in the right condition of course, plant, and it's arrived from 30 to 1 meter. It's centimeter, so it's mean 30 centimeter to 1 meter. It's been 12 to 40 inches, and usually you need to prune just the dead leaves and the bloom stems, especially in the winter and the autumn, after the bloom of course. Require average amount of water to big amount of water, depend how much it's hot in your area and what is the ventilation in the soil. I mean like drainage, good drainage, not good drainage. It's really affect, and how much winds dry the soil, and how much mulch you put. If you put enough mulch, you need to reduce the amount of water. Something also to consider to do. A light condition will be full sun to half shade. Not amazing in a half shade, so don't really bother. But if you don't have an option and you really insist, yeah, do it. It's not possible to grow it as a houseplant, but you can grow it in a container from 5 to 15 liters. It's been like 1.5 to 4 gallons. Depends the cultivars. Some cultivars are bigger, smaller. You need to check before you do it. If you grow it as perennial, of course, don't forget to switch the soil every few years and check that it's not overcrowded. If yes, you have two options. One is to switch to bigger pot, or another one is to just cut part of the roots and part of the plant. Just really prune it from everywhere and replant it. And don't forget to use rich and well ventilated soil, organic matter, fertilizer at least once a year. Use potting mix or peat soil with perlite. Blooming season can be summer to autumn usually. In really warm climate as perennial, it can be usually in hardiness zone of 10B, also in the spring. As I forgot, flowers in a dicey shape, so be aware. So how to grow it from seeds? Usually temperature better to have from 20 to 26 Celsius. It's mean 68 to 80 Fahrenheit. So we are talking about like 25 Celsius will be the best. It's mean like 76, if I'm not mistaken, Fahrenheit. Usually better in the spring, this is the best, and in a hot climate in the autumn possible. Spacing, it depends the cultivars, but usually 15 on 20 it will be crowded. You can do it like 30 on 40, it will be better. Centimeter I talk, it means 6 on 8 inches. This is a crowded, and 30 it's 12 on 16 inches, much better. Usually keeps the soil moist with full sun, require average amount of water. It's take usually between 1 until 3 weeks in order to germinate. And of course, for seedlings, better to have above 20 Celsius degree, and this is means 68 Fahrenheit. But what I try to say here is that the main problem is that some places you probably will need to go into the summer to ensure this kind of temperatures, and some places you already have it in the winter, like in a hardiness zone of 10B, like here. Except this easy plant to grow without special requirement. I know I over talked about it, but actually it's just to enjoy and use it as a cut flowers, or just to attract so many pollinators that it's attract to the garden, and it's always useful. So I hope you choose to grow it, but if not, there is other kind of Rudbeckia. That's all from growplants.org. Don't forget to subscribe, visit our website, and of course if you have any question, just ask. You have here links about more videos, some list, subscribe, and of course purchase a plant, and this is donation for our channel. I hope you enjoy and come visit us again.